Unit 4, Lesson 6, Turning Points in the War. Unit 4, Lesson 6, Vocabulary. Up until now, the United States had been mostly neutral. Most American citizens supported that position. They felt that this was a European war and it's not meant for us. That was until Germany began using unrestricted submarine warfare with their U-boats. They would attack any and all ships in the Atlantic Ocean, including ships carrying American passengers. German U-boats sank over 5,000 merchant ships in World War I. Ships like the Lusitania, with almost 2,000 passengers aboard, and almost 1,200 died as a result of a German U-boat attack, including 123 Americans dead on the Lusitania. The United States, who long had been financing the Allied side of the war, helping out France and Great Britain with munitions, supplies, including food and clothing and medicine, in addition to helping them financially with loans. Well, it was later revealed that the Lusitania was carrying 173 tons of war munitions or ammunition for Britain. Germany cited this as a means to justify their attack, that the United States violated its neutrality. So the US was willing to shake it off, even though there were 123 dead Americans. But then an Italian liner was sunk with no warning, and that carried an additional 25 Americans who died. The US could not ignore Germany's submarine warfare throughout the Atlantic any longer. While the German U-boats continued the assaults throughout the Atlantic, Arthur Zimmerman sent a telegram to his ambassador in Mexico that was intercepted by the Allies. The note said that if Mexico were to support Germany and the Central Powers in the war, Germany would help Mexico take back lands in New Mexico, Texas, and Arizona. So Germany was seeking help from Mexico to invade America, to fight the United States. And in order to do so, Germany would help Mexico reclaim part of its original land that the United States had taken from Mexico. The sinking of the Lusitania, the sinking of the Italian liner, hundreds of dead Americans throughout the Atlantic, and the Zimmerman note were all that America needed to finally go from a passive participant in the war to an active participant in World War I. This active participation from America included sending American troops like the Harlem Hellfighters, African American soldiers of the 369th Infantry Regiment, founded in 1913. Their official motto became known as "Don't tread on me, goddamn, let's go." And the Russian withdrawal from World War I. As early as 1916, Russia was looking for a way out of the war. It was suffering more casualties than any other nation, any two nations combined. And the low morale of the troops contributed to a revolution in 1917. This was the Bolshevik Revolution, where Russia was transferred from Russia to the Union of Soviet Socialist Republic. And its form of economy, its form of government was transferred from an oligarchy and dictatorship to socialism and then on to communism, communism being a form of socialism. In 1918, Russia's new leader, Vladimir Lenin, signed a treaty with Germany which removed Russia from the war. This enabled Germany to send nearly all of its troops to the Western Front and concentrate its efforts on fighting the Allies on the West.